what you ever want. Who no really have you tell me where them a go do now. You got it, but you ever want. Who no really have you tell me where them a go do now. Some of them have it in a pile, rather stack it till it's spoil. And for think about the child, I can't even wear a smile. Much less a little shirt, feet a best friend with the dirt. Sell him out before him born, now him no even know him worth. Whoa, can't afford figure reading at your college. So him no even bother see the need for that, the knowledge. What kind of nation deal that tell me how we ma go manage? When you tell him resume softer than porridge. You got it, what you ever want. Who no really have you tell me where them a go do now. You got it, but you ever want. Who no really have you tell me where them a go do now. Listen, you should be.
It's not what you expect me to say, but I'ma go ahead and say it anyway. Cause I was told I would reach further if the color of my skin was lighter. And I was made to feel inferior, cause society say brown girls prettier. I love the way I look, I love me pretty black skin. Respect you to me strong melanin. Proud of me color, love the skin that I'm in. Gun racism, demolish colorism. But the things when me I go say, you might not even love me back. I get hate from my own race, yes, that's a fact. Cause the same black people, them say I'm too black. And if you bleach out your skin, them same one come a chat. Well, since you say that I'm too black for you, I please you, do I look how you want me to? Now I'm gonna see if you're gonna say I'm too brown for you. Or do I look pretty to you? Black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. Who no go on like say you are fi brown fi pretty. The whole of them dirty iniquity. This a black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. I'm black and beautiful, I know I'm pretty. The whole of them dirty iniquity. Them say me black.
The pressures of your life and it tough. Now stay down, mama, time pick it up. Now bother with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. Now pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah. Like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet, everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet, everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah.
Now watch no face, beg no more pardon. Enough drugs, money they a cherry garden. Enough individual society applauding. You can ask anybody where them get them starting. But no politician take a donation. So no criminal will never see a station. Never see a cell, not even a courthouse. But every Sunday we see them take a boat out. North Coast Resort and car dealership. The construction company, them just don't legit. Usually wash the money, turn it round and hide it. When the kickback them come in, the government delighted. So police cancel operation, cause no real bad man a go station. Now if you check the situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If what you see no really face you, then you are the problem what we face now. Was about to buy a next 6, you know. Maybe then I never have to be a prisoner. Maybe then I coulda not turned in my firearm. Police couldn't come remand, come me like me run an army. Was about to be a politician too. Maybe then I coulda make any decision. Look, maybe then I make 100 million disappear. Then me act like me no care. Watch you both me back in there. Because it's a reality. In a Jamaica say your status or your salary. Man the road a carry one whole heap of felony. But them have a family, a boost up the economy. So, police cancel operation. Cause no real bad man a go station. Now if you check his situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If all you see no really face you, then you are the it's out of many, but a one set of people feeling it. How that real society you agree to this. Things are revealed, the garbage, the machine spit. No smoke screen, a river can no conceal it. Now the system failing, the gap gets wider. A matter of time before a total divide, yeah. You cross the line, man, drop it to remind you. If you build it on crime, then crime will have to find you. And that's how it's been always. That not frustrate you like it do to me. How much dead baby, they over Jubilee. How much youths did 10 when them running at Tivoli. Now them 16 hard fry head fricassee. So, police cancel operation. Cause no real bad man a go station. Hey, now if you check his situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If all you see no really face you, then you are the problem how we face it.
This is real. The youth them say injustice are where them really need overall. The way them deal with mankind, all me can't start back. Justice are where the youth them need overall. The way them deal with mankind.
Good afternoon, each and everyone out there.
Guy in a no three-piece suit, nor no pretty boy in a no Chris Nike boot. She no pop.
Starting Sunday lunch with a little reggae vibes.
She said those lonely tears for the little ghetto youth. They're calling starry, X-News and
It's your boy Bruiser, and of course it's DJ Ironclad on the ones and twos.
politician fighting nonsense demeanor. And get up every day, them want to run this arena. Extra, read all about it. Get a youth in need and there is no doubt that
Big up my boy Andrew, Blacks, Goofy, Nicholas,
without it, big party.
Denise.
Without it, oh no, the youth them balling out. And you they get a youth them balling out. Hey, the youth them calling out.
Good to have you guys with us here this Sunday afternoon.
Well, justice are where the youth them need overall. The way them deal with mankind, all we can't start all. Justice are where the youth them need overall. The way them deal.
Don't forget to press that like on the Wee Room page, so you'll get that notification each and every time we go live. And that doesn't just go for us, but of course the Wednesday crew, DJ Teddy and Wanky, and the Bacchanal Fridays with Nelly and DJ UCL. Big up the whole team. Right.
Bless my eyes this morning. The sun is on the rise once again. We heard good things are going.
If you're feeling the reggae vibes, don't be afraid to touch that like, touch the heart, fire emojis.
Sailing on your ego trip. Blast off on the spaceship. Million miles from reality. No care for you, no care for me.
Big up my boy Joey.
So much trouble in
Rest in peace to your queen, man. You know the team here, if you need a little shoulder to cry on, or if you just need to talk, you know how this team does do it.
So you think you found us?
We's brethren first before we's gamers, you don't know.
So before you check out this time, don't even at the cornerstone, stand it there behind.
Yeah. We've got to face the day.
Ooh, we come one day.
We the street people talking.
Island, what's up? Hope you're enjoying the vibes on this Reggae Sunday. You know we gonna switch it up, but for right now, a mellowness.
I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. From the very first time I placed my eyes on you, girl, my heart says follow through. But I
when you're gonna come. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. 'Cause it's summer is here, I'm still waiting there. Winter is here, and I'm still waiting there.
Big up my brother Jenna Tiba. Oh, Vin. The advantage has Vin.
She's still loving me, though I've caused her so much pain. Yeah. I've done my share of wrong, my share of wrong, time and time again. Yeah. Ooh-wee, she's still loving me. And I can't deny, oh no, 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 since she's been in my life, everything's been going fine, and I proudly to the world, yeah, she's mine, one and only, and I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna leave my lady, oh no, no, she's mine, one and only, and I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna leave my lady, 'cause she's truly mine, and most of what she does makes me feel so good inside. Tell the Lord inside, and I said, oh, she's the right one for me. He made no mistake, and I say this with no apology. Grams, won't you sing about your lady?
She's still loving me, yeah, through all the trials and games, yeah. For I played around, still yet she held it down. Yes, she did. She's still loving me, even though I made her cry. Oh, caused her many sleepless nights. Oh, and I had to make it right. Oh, she's mine. stepping out on your own. Got a heart made of stone. Such a cold, cold girl. Hey, and what will my story be? Is there a future for me inside your cold, cold world? Hey, well I heard but I could not believe it. You were out all night on the town. I would call your phone, home alone, and you were nowhere around. I would wait like a child on his birthday. All of my waiting was in vain. Broke my heart, baby, the day you're gone, left me. And if you never needed my love, why didn't you say so? Oh, hey. And if you wanted someone to play with, why didn't you let me know? Instead of walking out the door, and now you're stepping up.
Welcome, why? Chronics, left, right, just soldiers are come, left, right, wait. Ooh yeah, boy. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Ay. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You know fi ask is who at the general issue in a warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life not easy boat. Even one can say it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland, calling all soldiers to kindly tread along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far. Right choose, executing Selassie I works and me lost a far right through. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on a start recruit soldiers for Selassie I army.
Meanwhile, one man needs another man poison. Mankind will do what they must to survive, innit? Hear me now. In a gunman world, any night in clock he not work. Marrow slaughter the toolbox full, the magazine in the tool block full. And he's watching as the days go by, and he's counting as his peers all die. Sleeping with the rifle across his chest, and so he never gets a good night's rest. And then he's cranky in the morning times, and more victims have to lose their lives. The community a twist and twirl, wishing that I wasn't in a gunman world. In a gunman life, he might not come home from work one night, so every minute matter ignores advice from his weeping baby mother and child, that he won't win every game he plays. So she know we'll meet his end one day. Some juvenile will have to earn his stripe and have to take another gunman's life. What if a backstabber names his price? And now ironic if him dead from night. The amount of bullet where him put from boy, job description kill and destroy. Now tell me, is it worth it all? If one done rise, then the next must fall. Tell me, is it worth it all? Those sleepless nights and patrol hotel. Two sides to a coin. One must choose the side they join, you know, brother man. Poison. Mankind will do what they must to survive, innit? Hear me now. In a gunman world, any night in clock he not work. Marrow slaughter the toolbox full, the magazine in the tool block full. And he's watching as the days go by, and he's counting as his peers all die. Sleeping with the rifle across his chest, and so he never gets a good night's rest. And then he's cranky in the morning times, and more victims have to lose their lives. The community a twist and twirl, wishing that I wasn't in a gunman world. In a gunman life, He might not come home from work one night, so every minute matter, ignores advice from his weeping baby mother and child, that he won't win every game he plays. So she know he'll meet his end one day. Some juvenile will have to earn his stripe and have to take another gunman's life. What if a backstabber names his price? And how ironic if him dead from night. The amount of bullet where him put from boy, job description, kill and destroy. Now tell me, is it worth it all? If one done rise, then the next must fall. Tell me, is it worth it all? Those sleepless nights and patrol roll call. Tell me, is it worth it all? One child smile while the next one does. Tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
DJ Khaled. Where thou standeth is holy ground, yeah.
Holy ground.
Where thou standeth is holy ground. I chant them down to the ground, never to be found. No wickedness, only righteousness abound. I chant them down to the ground with word, power and sound. I fear no evil crown. No, no. Have you never heard? It was written. Yeah. Touch not the anointed. Your judgment shall be tripled, Lord God. Where thou standeth is holy ground. Remember that. Where thou standeth is holy ground. A rebel is a warrior, just give him a cause. No more borders, no more walls. The state of play ain't pretty overall, but a real soldier keep marching on. Let not another generation face this evil oppression. Wholesale incarceration, felonize the old black. The poor still living in a state of shock. The time you took, I know I would never get back, but where I stand, it is holy ground. Yeah.
Holy ground.
Where I stand, it is holy ground.
Holy ground.
A rebel is a warrior, just give him a cause. No more borders, no walls. The state of play ain't pretty overall, but a real soldier keep marching on. Let not another generation face this evil oppression. Wholesale incarceration, felonize the old black. The poor still living in a state of shock. The time you took, I will never get back.
Medication. Your medication makes me high. Just be patient. Like a patient trying to find levitation. Run your fingers down my spine. Elevation. Your medication makes me high.
Such a short way up and such a long way down. And is it a bubble like where they are right down? The way you're something off it off your way by pound. In a fields of marijuana, that is my playground. I love you, Mary Jane. You're the prettiest of flowers, girl, I can't complain. When I'm with you, I feel so high, I rise above the rain. And you know the people damage like that. No, I leave them lonely, feeling only pain. Cause your DNA is of the highest strain. Your effect is so potent, it's so insane. You so gummy and sticky like a plaster stain. When you grind out your body, only stems remain. And to love you is so risky, I might get detained. You always keep me flying on the highest plane. And anybody know will always proclaim.
Medication. Your medication makes me high. Just be patient. Like a patient trying to find levitation. Run your fingers down my spine. Elevation. The medication makes me high.
Rockstar was my pillow. Fire! Rockstar was my pillow. Rockstar was my pillow. I said, Rockstar was my pillow. Rockstar was my pillow. Yeah, the man say, Rockstone was my pillow, could not find place for sleep. But them empty, we have to find food for eat. Every day we terrorize by soldiers and police. When the thing them a strum and the thing them a hate. From them a play cowboy and Indian and chief. From the first to the 3rd straight up the 7th street. One thing in our mind of it jump with the base. I make it in a life, I inherit the me. Them play off, self-employed, cannot get laid off. But I work me up, can't even get a day off. Who they want to start me now, they find out, say them way off. Alright, come and say one by one, one by one, one by one.
we stepping out of Babylon, and then one by one, you King Selassie, I the conquering lion.
Some boy not know this. Them only come around like tourists on the beach with a few club sodas, bedtime stories, and pose like them named Chuck Norris. And don't know the real hardcore, cause sandals are not back to. The thugs them we do where them got to. And won't think twice to don't make them spot to. Unless you carry guns a lot to. A beer tough thing come at you when trench town man stop laugh and not stop traffic. Then them we learn pop off and them start chop it. With the pin file down and it a beat traffic. Police come in a jeep and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy rabbit. Get chopped like a bad habit. So nobody post up if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone. Hey.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Jam down, poor people are dead at random. Political violence can't done. Pure ghosts and phantom. The youth them get blind by stardom. Now the king of kings are called. Poor man to pick me. So why even no one if you with me? To see this operation sick me. Them suit no fit me. To win election them trick me. Then them down to nothing at all. Come on let's face it. I get our education's basic. And most of the
Yes, you guys.
And when them waste it, that's when them
Remember to stay tuned. In the next 15-20 minutes or so, we are discussing the Botham Jean murder verdict. Very intense and emotional story going on out there in the United States.
Subside, not side.
Can't wait to hear you guys' opinions on the matter.
I'm a child of the city.
A lot of intense emotions and responses
It's just a pity.
from African Americans especially.
And things not look pretty. When we got to eat, things get much deeper.
One life lost.
And I survive. Thank the Father. Feel like I was raised by clans.
One unfair sentencing,
And all my corner cause
according to
across the border. Pro-era
those of color.
cons of living in a city with 1,000 dons. 1,000 ghetto youths with 1,000 guns. Cold-hearted killers with frozen lungs. But praise us.
Hot topic coming up next in the next 15 to 20. Keep it locked here on Reroom Radio. This is Sunday Lunch. This is Reggae Sundays. At least for the first segment.
Teach them the pros and cons. Original Chronics and Joe Badman. Now King Selassie, I wear the golden crown. Get ready for the shift, we are the chosen ones. I'm a child of the city. I'm a child of the city, son of the streets, and it's just a pity. Them not.
Remember, you guys could always send your voice notes and your WhatsApp messages to 753-4882.
Things get much deeper. Oh no.
The belly and the beat.
Yo, Shaggy. Yo, Buzz. Family.
And if you want your voice heard directly, you could call in studio 623-3896.
Fern killer. You don't believe in a fern killer. Family. I'm say family. Me love me family, them to me heart. You would be a one of them. Real kill it to the end, they from me start. Real better them. That them no know when we are by trees.
At the end of the day, what we really need is our family.
When we I get you.
When would we realize everybody is brothers and sisters? When only when?
Making now. No struggle feel.
Who designed the system this way?
I'm no real now make them trick me and kill me.
And more importantly, must we continue to follow it?
Life are the greatest thing that me know.
I think not.
Me know that my God can't trick me and kill me. No way, you must be mad. Life are the greatest thing that me know let go. Now me know that my God. And me energy them want it when me see it clear say them a mango. Them know say that you and a friend they no play like rhythm and blues. Man loyal, too loyal. Someone with his think of like go trial. Informer want you job me on trial. Them days that me don't just no boy nor girl. Me don't know if heaven is real, but me know fi a fuck I know every man real. Some boy I don't in a dream. Them no want see a next youth fi feel. Kill every evil and demon. Them can't stand me in a grey island. Anytime me a drive on my van, big fat matic in a me right hand. Now make them trick me and kill me. No way, yeah, no fuck man. Life are the greatest thing now. Yeah, no fuck man. Level up. Get your level up.
Oh, deal. Good afternoon to you, man.
Level up. You know the bundle.
And of course, you know we big up Rich Plate each and every time.
We get level up. Flip off like a 7 now. We roll the road, G-Wagon Benz. Man a shot a Hawks, Braga Benz. Entourage Lord of the President. Yeah. And Holy Law, me commandment. Fat girl in a me resident. She said the God magnificent. Yeah. Spirit and me alone can me feel wealthy. Buy the spaceship cash like we don't rent it. Y'all a drop them, then a 6:30. And I said them never know I saw the link dirty. Oh, prettiest girl them a Spain. Want give me, and I want me fall in love just like Tory Lane. Straight from a band till now I saw me remain. Tell them want fight for me sugar cane. Every day man, level up, level up. You know the pan me level so just level now. This is killing them you we get pebble up. Flip off like a 7 now. We roll the road, G-Wagon Benz. Man a shot a Hawks, Braga Benz. Entourage Lord of the President. Yeah. And Holy Law, me commandment. Fat girl in a me resident. She said the God magnificent. Yeah. I'm way up forever, man upstate. Every day my greatness I update. Never cool up dog, me hotter than a hot plate. And me kill them the move shaky me in a earthquake. Balenciaga, and me with jeans them, I match the Prada. I must the spaceship, I must the spider. We don't do ladder. Girl a pray me, so she want me be baby father. The Euro face them, the diamond blinders. She want me diners. Yeah, diner too. Pity she don't know me want it. Her friend we act like tattoo. Yeah.
Book a rude boy and a grill. Same one pay for my bill. Them have the cufflinks and the rims. Yo, I'm a murderer dressed to kill. If say if me, I go come and tell him send the driver. But he could be the one I told him be the right one. But if you broke my heart, you know you can't buy back. And anything you do, you know me, I can do it back. Why come forward enough? Me, I get something what you want enough. Regular, don't regular. Body smooth like butter, hot like chili pepper. Make we chop them one by one. Girl and girl. Go down pan two, girl and girl. Give the boy tree that a mad concoction. Real like girl know if you follow instruction. Me book a English boy from Halsden. Same are the boss for the man them. Him want a yard girl in a London. Fi coat the curry goat in action. You want me wine and cock up, make it sweet, yeah. Till you can't stand up. Why come now? You want me angle you? Instruction. Go down then come up, yeah. Why come forward enough? Me I get something what you want enough. Regular, don't regular. Body smooth like butter, hot like chili pepper. Make we chop them one by one. Girl and girl, go down pan two. Girl and girl, give the boy tree that a mad concoction. Real like girl know if you follow instruction.
Yes, guys. So as I said, we have an interesting topic for you guys today. It's Amber Guyger. For those that don't know, she is the police officer that was convicted, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Sentenced to 10 years for murdering an African American by the name of Botham Jean. What we're gonna do is take a minute or so and come back, and we're gonna give you all the full synopsis of everything that happened. Those of you that read up on it, you all don't know where we're going. We're interested to hear you guys' opinions on this. Alright, give us a minute or so, we will be right back.
I can learn to under.
We not free, Bastard. Yo, come to this up raining fuck around. Turn up for the future.
Yes, so today's topic, guys, is about Miss Amber Guyger, who shot and killed a young man by the name of Botham Jean in his own apartment. Now, Miss Guyger is was a former police officer. She claimed that she, came home from work a long 13-hour day and walked into the wrong apartment, which her story was that she believed it was hers. And when she turned around and saw Mr. Jean standing, having his ice cream, she felt threatened. And she pulled out her firearm and she shot him dead. So I don't want you guys to be biased. I mean, let me beyond just that. She, she, as I said, she was a police officer. 13-hour day. She claimed she was very fatigued. It would seem that the door was open, so she opened the door without a key. And
that's wrong.
But all right, so but then did she get in with a key? Because I missed that part of the story.
She didn't open the door without a key. She was putting her key into the door, but the door was already open.
Oh,
she
so
thought
she
it
just
was her apartment.
so right, she just that's strange. So you didn't remember. Anyway,
No,
13 hours. She
yeah.
said 13 hours, so she could, you left the apartment.
No,
open.
She didn't leave her apartment open.
Well, that's my point. She didn't.
Well, right. So she thought somebody was inside already because she was if it is you have your keys to open your door. If it is you put your keys into the keyhole and the doors are already open, slightly open, you don't know that. When you the action of pushing your key into the door,
push the door open.
Will push the door open.
No, well, I didn't know that's what you meant. I thought you meant some people push in and turn.
No. She had her
bag,
her backpack, her lunch pack, and her vest.
Right.
Her heavy vest in her left hand.
Right.
And what they taught her is that always keep your right hand free because that is your firearm hand.
Right.
So she was opening the key with
With
her
her-
right hand.
right.
So it's not like she hold the door or anything.
Right,
she just
right,
pushed
right.
the key.
And the door happened to be open
And the
already.
door-
It just stay
exactly.
open. All right.
Ah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So there you have it, folks. I missed that, but I want to make sure you all have as much information as possible because there are several discrepancies or ideologies rather that we have and you know many opinions in terms of what happened, what could have happened, what should have happened, and what eventually ended up happening in terms of her being convicted and sentenced to 10 years. So I mean, you know, of course, here with us as always is Obi, and of course we have DJ Ironclad. And you know we welcome you guys as well. Remember, send your messages and voice notes to 7534882. We want to definitely hear from you guys on this topic.
You could also give us a call live in studio.
6233896.
Yep.
You know that's an option for you guys as well if you want to talk to us directly. We appreciate all of you guys and your input. So there's a law in place where you are free to, well, not free, but whatever decision you make in terms of protecting your property, you can use this law and be vindicated. So that means in this instance somebody died, but had the apartment or the house or whatever it has been hers, that law would have been, as a matter of fact, it was still used.
Wanted to, they didn't use it.
No, they used it. They used it.
They couldn't use it because it wasn't our place.
Well, that's the point that people were making. But
I was they wanted to use it, but they didn't.
They didn't?
No.
You sure?
They couldn't.
No. So that's the point that people are making. They should not have been able to use that law because it was not a place, right? So, you know, that law allows you to defend your premises, your property by any means necessary, it would seem. And once you are found, once your action is justified under that law, you could potentially walk away scot-free, right? So the name of the law escapes me now. I'll get it for you guys in a bit. But the long and short is someone has passed away and she was given 10 years, and of course the state of America now, it's very, you know, the racism issue is highlighted for the last 2 or 3 years, especially since a particular person, well, no, that's what I'm going to say, since a particular individual has been at the helm, it has become even, once again, it has reared its head in a more obvious way. You know what I mean? So, but it has never left. It has always been there. But since this gentleman has been at the helm, you know, it's been ridiculous.
All right.
So
So to the meat of the matter.
To the meat of the matter.
Where's all your views on it?
Well, so there are several points that I have observed or that I have made as it pertains to this particular case. Now, beyond the fact that she got 10 years, the victim's brother, he gave this individual an embrace after he gave his statement. Judge Brown also gave this individual an embrace. Everything I'm stating here is on camera, and the correctional officer or the bailiff in the court at the time was found to be very touchy-feely as she massaged the hair of the defendant. All three of those things, in addition to her getting 10 years, were spoken about profusely by members of the African American community. And of course, because of instances where
Joelle Doggy Brown says she didn't get enough time for the crime.
all right, so that's one. And I don't want to say if I agree or not as yet. I'll get to that. But you know, the killings we can't ignore. Well, this is my opinion from what has been happening in terms of police, white police versus the African American community. When something like this comes about, I am not surprised at the outrage of the African community at large. You know, their disappointment that she only got 10 years. People were upset that he gave her a hug. People were upset that the judge gave her a hug. Because these two individuals are also of African descent. And you know, it just gave the wrong message in their opinion. All right, I also have an opinion on that, but we'll focus on one thing at a time. So you know, so you guys know, you tell me in terms of the sentencing. Let me start with that. That 10-year sentencing. It's cool. You'll have a problem. What are your take on the judgment?
Before I go that far, Joelle Doggy Brown also said she had an ulterior motive. One, only a fool would believe her story. Consider me a fool.
Well, you went hard. Consider
me a fool.
You went hard there.
Yeah.
But I mean, we respect your opinion on this.
I want to say before it is even with the 14-year 10-year sentence. I honestly feel it's. I think I should point out something first. While it is a life has been taken, I do believe that the sentencing is a bit much. I believe that the sentence. I want to say hello, good evening to Natalie Joseph, who just logged on. Glad to have you with us. I would like to say that the sentencing is a bit much. I mean, it's a bit much. But at the same point in time, it is what it is. What I want to say is that majority, yes, it is. I understand that we have they have a lot of racism going on in America right now, especially when it comes to the police department and civilians or citizens or whatever. Black Afro-American citizens. Gosh, boy, But not every incident that happens between a white police officer and an Afro-American is race. That I had to put that out there. As somebody who I don't think a lot of people understand the stresses that goes along with being in a security or militant suit. It is not an easy thing. Yes, crunching your fingers there, boy. I think citizens take it for granted that all right, well, you're supposed to protect and serve and that kind of thing. And you see, if it is you was to put the same citizen in the same environment or in the same situation, you'd probably understand. I don't have to be put in the situation to understand, because if somebody even if it is you getting robbed and somebody holding a gun to you, or you feel threatened in some kind of way, you're going to respond accordingly. And while it is majority of people, I say in this, majority of people who heard about the case didn't really, it's more hearsay. They didn't really listen to the oh gosh, what is it called?
Testimony.
The testimony. They didn't look at the whole video about what went on in court and everything. Majority of people didn't know that. Didn't watch it, didn't see what went on. So it is easy for people to just say, hey, well, them white people again, just like, oh, you're too wicked. Is basically the same thing. So while it is something that was something happened, and my heart goes out to the family. It was to me, it was an accident, because just listen to how Bruzo explained it in the beginning, where he didn't know or about the key, how the key was pushed and all them kind of thing. There's a lot of people didn't listen to the Yeah, a lot of people didn't listen to the case and what really went on. A lot of them making the decision out of hearsay. What? Oh, yeah, a lot of people making a lot of the decisions out of hearsay. And at the end of the day, go and listen to the case. So let me tell you what went on with regards to that evening, or what was her testimony. Yes, I'm putting this out there one time. She was no angel, because big to big she was going around with a married man, which was her her partner. Just to tell you, I just giving you a type. She human, everybody human.
Yeah,
right?
don't say
Good,
that
right,
really.
nice.
That has nothing to do with the...
No. It don't have nothing to do with the case, but we're talking about the individual. So if all you feel that I taking on that, for whatever reason, I just saying she's not an angel, right? But what went on that night was that she parked on the 3rd floor of her building, or the car park or complex or whatever, which she thought was the 2nd floor. Keep in mind, you had a day filled with a SWAT bust, and there's a lot. Some days there's be a lot, right? You come home, you sit down talking with your man friend, with the people that man in your vehicle, asking them how because both of them was on the same shift, how your day was, and that's talking about what happened through the day. Then after that, now all you're done, she going on, she's walking to what she thinks is her apartment. She has her bags, her backpack, her lunch pack, and her vest in her left hand. She has her keys in her right hand. She goes to open the door, push the key in the door opens. The door opens, she say, but somebody in my place, and she's hearing movement in the place. Mind you, when she opens the door, the room is dark. That's the next thing. So it's not to say it was a well-lit room or anything like that. She pushes the key in the hole, the door opens, she hearing movement, the place is dark. She say, let me see your hands or whatever. The guy says, that's the testimony, hey! But he is coming towards her. All this time she is saying, let me see your hands.
Both of them have the same thinking.
Exactly. So she being an officer, seeing that or thinking that somebody is in her apartment, seeing them coming towards her, she shoots. And we had to put this out there, not because there's an officer means that at the end of the day is a lady. And we can't put that a lady is much weaker than a man. I don't care who said it. So there's a level of fear that will go on with a lady, which wouldn't really happen with a man. But if you see somebody coming towards you in a place that you think that is your own, you know the law. You shoot because it is what it is. But when she shoots now, she goes to the individual, and keep in mind all this still happening and she says was within 2 seconds, which really and truly that is possible. Because when adrenaline pumping, you're like, wow, what's going on here? So she shoots. When she shoots, and I also had to put in this part, when she opened the door, your first reaction is looking at this person. your first and because the place is dark also, your reaction is not to look around and make sure if this is your place and all kind of thing. Because keep in mind too, it is an apartment complex and basically all the rooms look the same. Especially if it is the room above yours, the layout of the room is going to be the same. The only thing may be different in the room is where things might be placed, your decor, however. But the walls will be the same, what have you. So you're not looking around to see, hey, well, nah, I don't have a picture there or my TV not there. No, you're looking at the person. That happened, he got shot, she realized, but wait now, this is not my room. Because as she went in, she realized that where the TV was, it had the TV on in the back. And she was like, but wait, this is not my place. And then as she started to look around, she realized, this is not my place. She tried to give him, well, not CPR, but revive him. It wasn't working. She called 911 while she was trying to revive him. They asked her, now this is all they say here on the 911, they asked her, where are you? And then she was like, you hear that space where it is, she couldn't answer the question. And then you hear that she actually get up and run outside to see the number of the apartment. And then she realized, this is really not my apartment. And when she ran out, you hear she run out, you hear she say, oh gosh, is well, I put it in my talk. Oh gosh, I can't remember the number. It's 457. It's 457. This is not my apartment. Oh my gosh, this is not my apartment. She run, but you hear she run back to the person, and she say, "Oh gosh, I didn't mean to." You was hearing it. It was not a malicious thing that you wasn't hearing that maliciousness, because even after she keeps saying, "This is not my apartment." Oh my gosh, this is not my apartment. I'm sorry. This is. She keeps saying it over and over and over, and not to say that. It's not to say that, I don't know, boy, you're hearing the genuineness in that 911 call, which most people didn't hear. They just hear, okay, this white woman shoot, this white police officer shoot this black man, so yeah, she had to be guilty. No, it's not that she had to be guilty. You need to listen to everything that go on before it is you come up with these what's the word? These conclusions.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything you
I
need
see,
to add,
he feels still kind of clutch there too, boy.
Anything you want to add?
Well, you see, with me, right, I didn't really follow the case that closely.
Right.
But what I observed was that from what Obi is saying, from what Obi is saying, and from what I saw, right. The story that she gave could be genuine, and the sentencing has to be fair. Now, what is fair in the minds of Americans will always waver, because the history of America, it deep. Mm-hmm. So whether the 10 years was fair or not is really based on your point of view of the situation.
No, I just want to say something too. Yes, as the family, I'd say majority of the family, because even the brother who embraced the police officer, he and all, I would say that he would think that she was genuine in what happened. And even though it happened, I am not saying that the family shouldn't feel some type of way, even with the sentencing. I'm not saying that. I'm not in that position, and if it is, I'm to be empathic and think about where that family, how that family feels. Yeah, you might say, nah boy, she should have got more years. But you see that the brother who went and actually embraced her, to do that, it take real strength. I am not saying that, as I say, a life was taken. You're supposed to be, something had to come out of that. You get 10 years with the something for parole. Let's call it possibility of parole within 5, which more than likely she will get. Because at the end of the day, as I say, to me it didn't come across malicious. I don't know.
All right, so
yeah, Joel. I honestly don't think she's going to serve that 10 years.
Right, which is a bigger problem. That's the point that African Americans are making. They know with a sentence like that, 10 years is definitely not going to happen. I think based on the case that I listened, the part of the case that I listened to, including the 911 call, I listened to the entire 911 call. What was
we don't have it to play it out.
What was unique about the 911 call for me though is that yes, she kept on repeating that it's not her apartment, but then there's a line that she says a couple times which stated that I'm gonna lose my job. So with all the fear, panic, adrenaline, all this good stuff that is going on, you're still cognizant of the fact that because of this error, your career is on your mind, and you voiced it. Okay. Now again, because of all those things I mentioned, that could have been the reason why she said it, because all these things are going through your head at the same time.
And this is why it is I was talking before about the type of person that she was, when all you say it didn't matter. When it is I was telling you she's not no angel, because I was even going to say it was her dream to be a police officer. That was her dream. So even when it is I was bringing up the fact, yeah, she's not no angel, she was sleeping with someone of she partners and he was married or whatever. Is yes, she's not an angel, but also that was her dream. Because I was even going to come to that part where it is she says she gone on such a, because the things that she was basically working, going to college and doing a full-time job, full-time college and full-time job. That's a lot of hours to put in just to go to the police. I mean, hats off to you if the police service is where you want to be, great. But that was her dream. So it's not far-fetched to think that when it is, if something is happening to you, Bruzo, your mind races and thinks about all kind of things, especially if something like that happened. Because I could talk for you, when it is I was in my accident, I wasn't just thinking about my son who was at the back the thing. I was saying, boy, my son this, my wife this, or I wonder how it is we room going and survive. It's all these things just run through your head. So to make that kind of thing that, oh, she talk about she job.
Right, so that's why I made sure and say that with everything that is going on, it I can see why it would come out. The problem that a lot of people had with the 911 call, and I tend to agree. The only thing is with that is because somebody's just shot, the adrenaline thing is a serious thing. People can't ignore that.
Nah.
Because some people did harp on the fact that she mentioned that, but again, there's a lot going on. Now, because of that though, I'm guessing that people are saying in the same breath, if you can think about the fact that you recognize you made an error, you recognize that your job might be in danger at some point, because even the dispatcher, she and all dropped the ball. She was not ensuring that the defendant was seeing to this guy and ensuring that he stays alive. That part I think is her. That's the dispatch. She needs to be coached on that particular incident.
And you can't blame
because no. That's what I'm speaking
dispatch, right?
Specifically about the dispatcher. She, because the defendant is feeling however she's feeling. You as the dispatcher who has just been informed that someone has been shot, up until the officers arrived, that dispatcher didn't tell that girl to apply pressure to the wound. She didn't tell her to whatever she could have done. What 911 dispatchers are trained to do in terms of saving the life, that went out the door. She spoke she only was asking. The only thing the dispatcher asked this lady over and over is, so apparently the dispatcher is getting a message from the police on site who are saying that they have arrived. And she was just giving her the information. She's saying, well, are you here? Any police? They're there. Audrey was, what's her name? Amber is saying, no, I'm not hearing them. She went outside to see. She's still not seeing them. She said, well, they see them here. Open the gate for them. She do have the code for the gate. And that was the only information that she was given, Amber, in terms of the stress call that she put out to the officers and trying to ensure that they are there to give her assistance. But what 911 dispatchers are trained to do in terms of saving that life that is in front of you, there was nothing. And again, that is not Amber's fault. No. Amber thinking whatever she thinking. But
also want to put into that Amber did not know CPR. Which I
don't. She said that.
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, so ask her that.
All right, so
as a police officer, I don't know CPR. So that was real off.
All right, so let me make sure and say this. So guys, we have to remember, this is a person whose life is on the line, right? So just like any courtroom, a person is not going to be 100% honest if their answers can put them in a monkey pants, as we say in Trinidad. So that particular comment, incorrect. Police officers here in Trinidad are taught CPR, far less for outside there. I just think that it wasn't. She again, and this is why we have to take. I have a friend of mine who came with that same thought process, that we have to think that she's a woman and she would not have been aware of her surroundings at the time.
Just now, as you say that there, Joel said, as a police officer, you're supposed to be vigilant at all times. That was very irresponsible act, right? Now, let me just talk on this, Joel. For some reason, a lot of you people out there think that cops are robots. Army men are robots. Coast Guard people are robots. At the ending of the day, nobody could always be at every single point in time of the day 100% vigilant. We are this thing you call human. No.
I understand what you're saying, but I understand what Joel is saying too.
No. That thought process does irk me. Because you know why it does irk me? Because at the end of the day, everybody think that a police officer work is just to hand out tickets and they don't have a mental strain on the day. The day that passed, that same day that passed, as I told you, she was a part of a SWAT operation. They're throwing in flashbangs and all these kind of things. She had a long day. It was a very tiring day.
You see, so
no, I'm not saying that I don't have days when things just pass off super, but it was a long day.
Fair enough. But here what I think Joel is saying, and this is why I'm going to agree with him. As a police officer, I am in a position to, as long as once I make my profession known, I am in a position to man asked me for a keyboard and I throw off my thought process. Yeah, I'm in a position to quell a potential situation, right? So this is me, and now mind you, I'm not trained as they are. I'm not trained as they are. So I open my door.
Open your door.
Thinking that, right? Open my door. Thinking that I have an intruder. I'm a police officer. She's not an outcome police officer. So I have my firearm. If I turn and somebody is in my apartment, I draw and I say, hey, don't move. So me now, the same excitement and adrenaline that you have, I also have. Now black people, and this is why we cannot get away from the idea of what has been transpiring for well over X amount of years in terms of racism in America.
I don't dispute
because
you.
it has nothing to do. This particular case has a lot to do with the issue of the nation itself. So it's not just as simple as officer made a genuine mistake and I killed him. Because let me tell you something. Had the gentleman been a Caucasian male, the fire might have been drawn, but guess what? There would have been instructions that would have gone with that drawing of the fire.
Once again, no.
Okay,
I need to say something over again.
If you can't make that, but all right. So let me see. I about fairness. So if you can't say that, you also can't say that the people who are upset
just now
don't know the case.
Could I ask one simple question? Do you look, if the light is off, do you look black or white?
The light wasn't off to that extent though. Don't make it
you
seem
was
like
there?
she was full of... But exactly the point. None of us can say that. That is the point.
I going back on what it is they
You
say.
are going on a testimony with somebody fighting for their life, Obi. So I go in and I go and say the light was on when I know if I say that.
Listen, she
if I
said
say
the lights came on, but she can't even remember turning it on. She said the lights came on after the shooting. She don't remember when it is it came on. She can't remember putting it on.
So, well, all right then. So
Right?
I am going with whatever you say.
I'm going by the testimony.
Well, right, but this is what I remember. The whole point of being in a court.
Once again, I am asking. I asked a question and you turn it into something. I turn to Bruiser because I don't know where it is you on. I asked you a question. If a light is off,
we live still?
Supposed to
You
be.
still not seeing us here. Alright, go ahead. We are. Maybe that's your device, my dear.
If it is a light is off, right? Or let me say you are not well lit. Do you look white or black?
Well, I would look
So I want to say in the dark, in darkness. Do you look white or black?
I would look very dark in darkness.
Right. So you're and for a white person in darkness, does that person look white or black?
Well, they would look dark as well.
Exactly, but it would be let me say it's a different shade of dark, right?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to tell that is a white man or that is a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, she pushed the door. It was dark. When she pushed the door and it was dark, she saw a figure. She told the figure, "Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands." The figure came towards her.
We're making errors in this discussion. Your error is that you
No, your view that
your
my error is.
No, that it is an error. Let me tell you why.
The error.
Your error is that you are taking what she's saying as fact.
No.
But
listen,
it's that because you are saying that whatever you hear in the testimony is that
but
mind you just said for yourself that the lights miraculously came on, but she can't remember that. Come on. I cannot take you at your word.
No, what it is? No, now you're talking more nonsense because what it is you're telling me is that. If it is somebody telling me who was there, what went on, don't believe them at all.
It's not a matter of not believing
that's
them,
what you're
but we
saying.
have to keep in mind this is a court of law. I do not want to spend 20, 25, 40 years.
If it is,
remember, regardless of what you see in court,
so even if it is,
have evidence and an investigation.
Yeah, but we don't bring up that. He didn't talk about that. He said he's going with what he heard the woman say. He didn't talk about evidence. We didn't talk about nobody pointing out nothing. We talking about what her testimony was.
But I am going on what it is he said.
Testimony is that
because you testifying to defend yourself, I am not to believe you.
No, it's not that.
But that's what you're saying.
No, all right. So let me make it. So folks, let me make it clear. When you are listening to, and this is anywhere in the world, when you are listening, and this is why there's a jury. When somebody gives testimony in a court, the jury's job is to make a decision based on whether they believe or they don't believe. So guess what? You as the person giving the testimony could say what you bloody well want. You could say what
and
you
I am
want.
One of them jury members
so
that
when
believe what she said.
Alright, but what I'm saying is a jury member, whatever way it swings, whether they find the person guilty or not guilty, it's still a guess.
I am
so
not
we can't
disputing that.
do it here,
but what you saying?
But by stating it here, you're making it seem as though whatever she testifies is that.
No. Listen, you just make a statement that whatever you're drinking, you're supposed to be sipping your water. I tell you, this talk going and get your mouth real dry, you know. What I am saying is, based on the evidence, based on her testimony, I came to the decision on my own for myself that I believe what she is saying. Hold on, that I believe what she is saying. Right. I am not saying that I am. Listen, just don't cut my across and don't put no words in my mouth.
I want to make sure.
I am saying that this is my belief, and as my father does always say, a believer does not know. Jury member knows what went on because they wasn't there. Not even you go know what went on. I don't know what went on. But based on the testimony, based on the evidence, this is what it is I believe. I am not saying that is how it went down, but this is what it is I believe. So she was convincing enough to me, right, that I believe what it is went on is what she said went on is what went on.
Well, all right. Well, then if that is the case, then the debate is over. Because at the end of the day,
so back to the music.
You believe what she said, and then there are people that don't believe what she said.
And I don't dispute what if it is them don't want to believe it. That had nothing to do with me.
Well, all right. Well, fair enough. I can take that. But I just don't want it to seem as though. Well, at least, I not going with what she says 100%. I'm not going with what anybody else
I didn't go with what she says 100%.
Prosecutor as 100%. What I am saying is, that is why I'm making sure and say it goes beyond just the testimony that she gave. The nature, the environment that the state is in now.
That is what I want to talk about too.
Is what is contributing to the people and them who are upset about not only the sentence that she got, but of course the little embrace that the gentleman's brother and the judge and stuff gave to her. Mm-hmm. And their point is valid.
I am not saying that their point is not valid.
I know. I'm talking about. I'm saying what I observe. Is it because of that? That is why I don't want to take it. This is not one of those case by case basis where you just give me testimony, we come to a conclusion, we convict or we free them and we move on. It's not that simple in this case. Because had it been, as Joel said here, had it been, not Joel, sorry, this was Wanky. Wanky said earlier, had it been a white African American police officer who killed a Caucasian guy, would he have gotten 10 years still?
Probably not. But once again, I'm not dealing with a hypothetical something that happened. I'm dealing with what's going on now. Joel say I used to work in the field. That's not a good enough excuse. I've worked 18-hour shifts. I know the feeling, but being in care of a controlled firearm, there's a certain procedure you are trained and coached repeatedly to adhere. By the way, I'm speaking from experience, not hearsay. No, and this is once again, for some reason, Joel, if you are 100% always vigilant, good for you. But not everybody is Joel Doggy Brown. There are people, firearm or not, they become tired. Things happen throughout the day. It's called being human. So by saying you train to do this,
that is why he probably mentioned the training part.
No, but even I don't dispute training.
I think what we're trying to say is even with training or not, right? Everybody responds to a situation
going to be different.
Of course, that's what he means.
I dispute.
So you think Joel don't? So are we saying that Joel does not understand that? I think he understands that.
Even if he understands that,
but I think that is the main thing that everybody seems to keep overlooking, that regardless.
But then if that is the case, we could use that reason for everything. We could use that reason for every single thing that goes wrong, and it shouldn't, because of, as Joel say, training or some level of some if that's the idea, then the people and them who we claim, even those who govern us, I would have thought they held to a higher standard.
But then guess what? I am not saying it's not about being. It's not about being.
So then they can do and say what they want.
No, it's not about doing and say what you want. But this I don't know, boy. Something with all you just feel when it is in all your favor, the law must be lenient. But when it's in other people's favor, the law must be the law.
I don't think that's what Joel said.
No. I'm not saying that's what Joel's saying. I telling you this is how it is. I feel.
Okay.
Because there wasn't supposed to be lenient with everything that was said, with everything, all the evidence was put forward. As I say, the jurors decided that, all right, yes, you're guilty. But at the same point in time, you're guilty. I mean, yes, you're guilty because, yes, you kill a man. All right, you kill a man. But at the same point in time, we had to be just like the brother. If it is the brother, could go and hug the woman.
That is something different. You don't bring that. You don't bring because that is a separate. Because it's separate. Because okay, so let's introduce it. So, Mr. Botham's Jean's brother gave this person a hug after he gave a statement. Now, his reason, and there's a reason why I not going to fight. I not going to fight on the brother.
I don't have a problem with that, Joel.
Let me tell you why I'm not fighting him down. When he gave his statement, he spoke from a place of spirituality. He's a Christian. He has given his life over to Christ, and that's the mindset he spoke on. So from the time I heard him speak like that, I knew that if he reached a decision that he forgave this person, myself, nor anybody else for that matter, could come down on the man for that because of the place that he's coming from. And I understood that 100%. He gone beyond the black and white thing. He's a Christian. Jesus said to do this. God said to do that. He following our doctrine. So because of that, he forgave this person and he is good. The problem is, or the problem that some people are thinking, and again, they are not wrong, but he is exempt from their thought process. They are saying that, again, because of the environment, it looked bad. Because of the environment. Because the amount of killings that we've had from 2014, when I think the Martin case, Trayvon coming all the way up to the Dallas, there's so many, I can't mention all of them. But I think that what the people were saying is that, listen, when you hug this person on video, on camera, you are throwing away all that the Colin Kaepernicks of the world and all these people who are trying to fight still for against police brutality. This is what you're going against. But again, I personally have nothing. I would say that against
people
what
who are that viewpoint off.
Well, no, let me put it this way, right?
I'm a Christian, so I have no problem with what we do.
Let me put it this way.
I understand what the people are them saying.
As I started off by saying, I don't understand why it is. Once it is, no, but I glad what you. But I don't undertell you, Joel. You use RoboCop or use our robots, right? I don't classify you as that. Use our robot. Nothing don't phase you, right? Moving right along.
Properly.
Yeah, use our robot, right? I hope nothing is wrong with your code. So my whole thing is that yes, it is. I get that there have been and still are cases where there are racist white officers that are killing our Afro folk. All I am saying is that not in every situation that happens between a white police officer, be it male or female, and a black or Afro American folk, be it male or female,
has to do that.
Has to do with race. I am not saying that many of it. I'm not saying that it have more racist thing going on than not. But this thing that people have that if it is a white officer shoot a black man is race. Is garbage. It is utter garbage.
In your opinion?
In my opinion, it is utter garbage. So you're telling all your black people telling me, right, that 100% of situations where a white officer shoots a black person is race?
And the answer to that would be no. They could never say 100% of anything.
Right. Good. So,
but at the same time, you can't dictate which one they choose to voice the issues with. If they choose to voice it with this one, then they voice it with this one.
They could voice it with whatever it is that to voice it with. I just saying that it is my view that they're making this situation here with just by hearsay, and I'm telling you, majority of the people who listen or who heard about this case is hearsay. He say, she say.
So them go on internet too. They read the thing too.
Watch how easy to combat what it is you
they
just
read
say.
It, they read it.
You
they listen
was
it.
the man who say you listen to everything, but you had the part with the key
that's
wrong.
me. Okay.
Well, so just
but
saying.
You can't. Okay, you're gonna
just
judge.
now,
You're gonna base the rest on my.
No. You see?
I don't understand.
No, well, let me explain.
Please.
If it is you could have that wrong, the amount of people could have, and you say you listen to it, the amount of people that could misinterpret what they say, and even worse yet, when it is we hear it, he say, she say.
Right, but the difference in that case is you heard directly from my mouth that I missed that. We can't assume that other people did.
Partner,
you heard that from me,
we can't
so
assume that other people did based on what it has happened with you.
So I represent a percentage of the...
Yes, you do.
Alright.
You just say 100, you can't say 100% of people. So you can't be the only exception. There must be other people thinking like you too and missing certain points too.
And it must have people just like you as well, right?
You missing the point.
I never miss the point, partner.
Missing the point.
So folks, so let me explain something to all here. And this is why debates there's always, or not always, but sometimes has end up in this kind of...
Oh gosh, I'll go send the number 623-3896. Send call if you want to call him, but I know you're calling to talk some shippiness again. 623-3896. Joel, 623-3896.
Don't jump me, Joel,
no, because
partner.
I know he going and call and talk some robot shipping. A professional robot, I know. You is Skynet. You going and take over and show me how to do everything. 623-3896. Call in and talk your talk. Yeah, go ahead.
We somebody's for some. I don't know why she can't see us though. We on. Yeah, so any debate, folks. The people on the panel.
Yeah, bring him on.
Really make the man call. Yes, pleasant good afternoon, Joel, and where is you?
Nothing?
Hello, blessed afternoon.
Right. Listen to us on the phone. Don't listen to us on the computer.
Yeah, that's understood.
Right.
While I understand what you're saying, what I am trying to say is if the roles were reversed, that would have not been the case. Had it been a black officer thinking that she or he was in the wrong room, and that is fact. That is factual. That's not.
I'm not going to entertain. Listen, I'm not going to entertain if the rules was reversed.
At the end of the day
is night.
You took a lethal shot. You are trained to handle a weapon in a certain way, especially if you don't know who is there or where you are, disoriented or otherwise. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Obi.
Disoriented or otherwise. Well, I hope you're not put in the same position,
Before you get a weapon, you have to take psychiatric evaluation.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So, if it is you take a psychiatric evaluation today, you are telling me tomorrow something can go wrong with you.
What would go wrong with you? Is it that the guy that you were sleeping with mess up her equilibrium?
I'm not saying...
Possibly.
Listen.
Probably they was supposed to do something, but everybody tired.
That's an improper practice.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
All right.
Joel, let me ask you this. You are a police officer or in that secured services as well?
I used to do executive security services, and I used to work in a hotel security environment.
Right, so let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me don't put nothing in your head. Asking you a question, you give me your honest answer.
Sure.
When a firearm is discharged, No, I'm asking this. Granted that the rules of engagement might be different depending on what military thing you're aligned with.
Right.
But are there not is there not room for non-lethal shots? Why?
That's what I'm saying, because you engage a target, you don't know, all you know that it's a male.
Joel.
Right, coming towards you.
Joel.
Right? What you're supposed to do is disable the person.
Joel.
And I'm talking about in Trinidad and
Joel.
Tobago,
Right, so far less for the states.
Joel.
Joel, let me engage your argument. That's the hobby. Now, I had a similar topic like this same thing here with some officers, right? And what they were saying is the first person you're supposed to protect is yourself.
Hold on.
Correct.
Just now. Wait, because
Yeah, finally trying to overpower everybody.
I'm trying to overpower because I want to put you in a situation. But go ahead. Say what you had to say.
All right,
No,
so,
I listen. I'm talking to Ironclad. You say what you had to say, Ironclad.
so given that they say that the first person you're supposed to protect is yourself, would you say that is what she would have done in that situation?
No, I would not.
All right.
Because if I get into an apartment, if our apartment is dark, the first thing that I would do, especially if it's in my apartment, is put on the light.
Right.
But granted you didn't open the door. The door was
No,
open.
He know which part the light is.
When you put the key in the
He know which part the
door
light
ajar,
is.
right?
Yes.
The door what?
Yeah, she didn't open the door. The door.
And you entered the apartment as disoriented as you were.
She
Would
did
you
not
just
enter
turn
the
back and call for
apartment.
backup?
She did
As a
not
police
enter the
officer?
apartment.
She did not enter the
She
key
did
apartment.
not enter the
So she shut him
apartment.
outside?
So let me go again, because for the people who not listening, right? And before it is I even go and say what it is she did.
We listen. No, we're not understanding what you're saying.
Oh well, you have a deficit in your brain or something.
Nah, don't do my boy that. Don't do my boy that, Joel. Don't do my boy.
No, I know who Joel is. I know exactly who Joel is. No.
The man is calling in.
Don't tell me how to talk to my partners.
Calling in.
You can't tell me how to talk to my partners.
No. In this case, partner or not.
I give you a chance. Let me ask you something, Joel. You know, you coming in with your family, right? Your family. You have access to a weapon, right?
Right.
You do the same thing like her. You push your key to open the door.
How?
How what?
No, he's still presenting the scenario. He's still presenting it.
Okay. How you going into the wrong apartment? That's almost
in the first place. Oh, okay.
It's not like you're now moving and you're not sure what apartment is yours.
So we going over this again. Alright. So in a complex, majority of the times, I think I say this already. Majority of the time.
Okay, let me ask a question, Obi. How long was she living there?
Yes!
It's like clockwork. Have you not ever drive home and don't even know how you reach home? What is home you reach? I'm asking a question. Has that ever happened to you?
It happened to me.
I think these fellas they're forever vigilant. So I am going to bow out because my aim here is not to change nobody's mindset. I am just here
in our country
to put my views out there, and that is that. I get.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a more, as people like to say, higher education, more opportunities or what, they have a larger pool of people to pick from. It's not like they're just going under a big stone. Hey, you want to be a police? No. You have to pass certain things and it's repetitive. You always do retraining. So that way it will be in sync at all times.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
You have a heightened movement,
Hey, you finished? We understand what you're saying. I totally understand.
Hear what I am thinking.
Oh God.
I am thinking that she concocted the entire, because who knows the exact conversation that she and the person had. He is not there to defend himself.
True.
All we have actors, Brad Pitt and these people. Sometimes you watch a movie, you don't even know that it's darkened. You're crying like a baby. Who knows the conversation that both of them had? How she knew that he was eating ice cream or whatever? It's so dark, and you walk in the dark place, so you draw your firearm with one hand and fire. It does not make sense to be rationally thinking as, yes, empathy. If you're thinking empathy, it would make sense. oh God, he done dead already. Oh gosh, and she had to go and sing 10 years and it was an accident. But if you really did, what if that was not the case? Have you had? I asked an Obi this question.
Me not saying nothing. I don't say what I had to say. I not answering nothing. Because, I not answering nothing because at the end of the day, I try to ask you a question. You ask me a question over my question and even answer my question.
I don't agree with you means that they
no, no, but you didn't even give me a chance to finish my question. It's not even about, I don't have a problem that you're not agreeing with me.
That's
I'm
not one at a time.
For nobody to agree with me.
Right.
But at the same point in time, I was asking you something. You decide to ask me a question to the question I asked you. Without even finishing. Without me even finishing, ask the question.
Because I'm feeling like you was tying my hand. Because
how you feeling like a tie in your hand, but I didn't even finish asking the full question yet?
Fast enough. So you know, counteract what you were saying.
Partner.
You leaning on it was an accident.
Partner.
You believe that in your heart.
I gave you a chance to say what it is you had to say. Was my turn to say what it is I had to ask my question to think my turn. No, I could. Listen, I'm not here to try to convince nobody. I believe what it is I believe. You believe what it is you believe. The world's still spinning and not the price of rice ain't changed.
Let me ask a question.
I'm not answering no question.
Let me ask.
Ask Bruzo and Ironclad.
Right. Let me ask them a question. Had it been a black officer, male or female, right, went into a white guy's apartment and shot him by accident, what do you think, honestly speaking, would have been the outcome? Would it have been the same?
Well, I have said no. I believe it would not have been the same. But again, that's because of the climate of the United States right now.
It is not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair. I think if it was a black officer
protesting that black officers killing their people.
True.
Let me tell you what's going on with the racist police officers. There are plenty racists in the military, in the paramilitary, and the police service. Plenty of them go there to carry out their dreams, thoughts, and desires. That's why it'll be easy to put a bullet in a black man's head when you could have disarmed him. I've seen videos, white officers running down a white man. But if a black man running, you'll draw a gun and shoot him in his back.
True.
Because you know why? They feel empowered to do it. Because Trump, although he's not coming out and saying he's against what they do, he's not coming out and saying that. So they feel empowered to do it. Right? And in a situation like this now, they would want to draw on our heartstring.
Yeah.
Right? The media would purport or put out what they want to put out. Suppose the guy who died, suppose he and his brother wasn't good. Think about the whole story.
It's true.
You know, suppose them wasn't friends. And
True.
you know, and them never used to go down or whatever.
You mean so Joel, you mean in a case like that? But you're correct, you know, in the sense that we don't know the entire story from no side.
We only know what the media put out for us.
Right.
And that's why that's what we do a lot of times. When we see it and we hear it, we believe it, and we never question a lot of things. That's why gas raising three times and inward laughing, because we ain't question it. That's the way it's supposed to be.
True.
You understand? And we need to think beyond that, because I should have family members who ain't forgive she. What about the person's mother? His mother and his father, were they there hugging up? No, they weren't. I follow the story, you know, probably not as diligently as what Kobe is saying, but all I am doing is providing an alternative understanding. Because yes, if you listen to all the media tell you without thinking things through, you would feel sorry for her.
It's true.
I listen to all the media.
You're correct. I understand the point. I understand what
to the testimony. Me listen to the media alone. I listen to the testimony.
But that is what the media put out there for you. That's in the public domain. The media put it there.
But you making it sound like the media doctor, the testimony. The testimony was what the woman said. The woman sit down on the stand and talk. I listen to that.
somebody would make a whole speech and they would blot out what they want to blot out.
All right.
And the media would set you up.
All right.
Ask you a question. You would get them a whole lot.
Thank you, Joel. I respect your view.
And put no.
I respect your view. Thank you. I totally respect your view.
But we'll pick this up later.
I respect your view.
Yeah, Joel, thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate that a lot. 110%. Thanks.
I'm still listening.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that.
One-on-one with Obi later.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be a one-on-one.
Alright, goodbye.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man.
I hope the family and everybody good, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Nice. So that was Joel there giving his take. You know, all I don't mind the little back and front, between the Adobe.
Yeah, I think we're at the end of the day, yes. But I think a lot of people rail up in their feelings about this whole thing and thinking and trying to be an objective person like myself and just not thinking about it as real. It's not that I didn't. The first time I heard about the story, that's the first thing I jump on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I say, God boy, and next one again, them white police officers and them, they're too wicked. That was my first impression. But then hearing how things progress, hearing how the case and everything progress, I was like, well, alright. I kinda understand what's going on because I mean, as I said, there's my view. I'm not asking nobody to have the same view as me, but that is just my view. I good.
Well, folks.
I have a water. My mouth is dry.
And because mine dry, this is where we'll end this conversation. No. You understand? So, it's an interesting one. But I hope you all will take from it what you all want, what you all need to take from it. The information is I forgot to mention. Not forgot to mention, but someone sent it to me, and we haven't spoken about that all afternoon. But folks, for those of you that don't know, I was just given this information as well. Joshua Brown, who was the witness in that case against Amber, was shot and killed on Friday.
Right.
All right? I repeat, the witness against said police officer who received a hug from the brother and the judge and a feel up here from the correction officer has lost his life, is no longer with us.
Right.
So, I mean, as I said, I just got that information. That's why I'm just bringing it to you. That puts a whole different spin on my opinion.
Where's the spin?
But I don't know if you have the time to go into it.
You're saying something to end off the thing there.
No, because it's information that I just got. So I'm letting you all know that it has now gone beyond just her getting 10 years. It would seem that somebody found it necessary to snuff the life out of the witness.
Which could be the truth. Could be the truth.
In my opinion, that's extremely unfortunate, and it's I'm guessing they will try to spin it as a coincidence, but that's for you all to read up on it. I myself have to read and see under what context, what was he doing, where did they catch him?
They could try to spin that.
They will.
The atmosphere in America right now surrounding this case and the leniency, it going on play heavy on plenty people.
It will. That witness killing is going to have so they're already upset about the sentencing. Or they kill the witness?
I am not disputing that happened. I am not disputing that it was a retaliation thing. But at the same point in time, it might be probably the police service sending a message. I don't know. But as I say, I don't know. But at the same point in time, I'm not seeing it benefiting Amber in any way. That's my take.
And as you think, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. The sentence has already been handed down.
Exactly. I ain't seen that.
Again.
Can't see Amber saying, hey, You need to take care of
I don't know.
You
I don't know if you know. I mean, who knows? We don't want to speculate because we just don't know. But you know, it would be it's very disheartening to know that in this case, this is not a Tekashi 6ix9ine case where somebody who pretended to be a gangster in order to save their life when they get caught up just tell on everybody. This is a case where this is the U.S. government against
happiness.
Against
happiness, boy.
You know,
against black people happiness,
unfortunately
boy.
lost their life. And if the end result was to take him out, I really don't know where America is going. Exactly. You understand? So folks, thanks as always to tune in with us. We're gonna rock you guys with the next 40 minutes or so with just hit after hit. You know what I mean? You guys keep it locked, of course. So you guys keep it locked. We'll be right back, alright?
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. Stand clear, gunman attack. You can't stand where I stand, you can't walk where I walk. Watch out! We run New York. Policeman come, we bust them out the park. I know this for a fact. You don't like how I act. You claim I'm selling crack. Well, you be doing that. I got to say see ya, cause I would never be ya. Be an officer, you wicked overseer. You hot shot, wanna get cops and be a savior. First show a little respect, change your behavior. Change your attitude, change your plan. There could never really be justice on stolen land. Are you really for peace and equality? Or with my cards hooked up, you know you wanna follow me. Your laws are minimal, cause you won't even think about looking at the real criminal. This has got to cease, cause we be getting hyped to the sound of the police. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. Now here's a little truth. Open up your eye while you're checking out the boombox. Check the exercise. Take the word overseer like a sample. Repeat it very quickly and approve for example. Overseer, 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 officer. Yeah, officer from overseer. You need a little clarity? Check the similarity. The overseer rode around the plantation. The officer is on patrol in our nation. The overseer could stop you what you're doing. The officer will pull you over just when he's pursuing. The overseer had the right to get ill. And if you fought back, the overseer had the right to kill. The officer has the right to arrest. And if you fight back, they put a hole in your chest. They both ride horses. After 400 years, I got no choices. The police don't have a nickel. So when I'm on the streets, I walk around with a bigger one. I hear it all day, just so they can run the light and be upon their way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the return of the wild style fashionist. Smashing hits, make it hard to adapt to this. Put pizzazz and jazz in this, the cash in this. Master this, blast this and make a clap to this. DJs don't want cuts and obey the crowd. Just pump the volume up and play it loud. Hip hop's embedded. Before I said I wouldn't let it, but me and the microphone is still magnetic. Straight off the top, I knew I'd be forced to rock. Dance floors to stock, spot scorching hot. Hoping I open, rocking my law seminars, massage at the bar, smoking 10-hour cigars while I admire meaties. With more vision than TVs, I I find it easy catching diabetes from fly sweeties. Sit back and wait to hear slam and track. Rock a jam by popular demand. I'm back. I control the crowd. You know I hold it down. When the top, you know it's sticky when you hear the sound. From town to town until it's world renowned. And I rock New York City all year round. It's on, you can swerve when it's heard in clubs. Thought pattern displayed on furs and rugs. Equations are drawn up in paisley form. Micah stay warm, my flow is avion. You just an orderless, you stay dipped in raw style from the shores of Long Island to Panama Canal. Intellect pictures show trends like a clothes designer. I'm in effect quicker than medicines in China. Split the mic open, fill it with something potent to go in and take a toting. Metal planes start floating. High science is spoken, altitudes cause choking. Product is hypnotic, you soaking and still smoking. Showing better scenes and grams of amphetamine. Plans and schemes, means out forever fiend. Long as the mic is loud and the volume's pumping, I'ma move crowds of 2,000. I control the crowd, you know I hold it down. When it drop, you know it's biggie, make you hear the sound. From town to town, until it's world renowned. And I rock New York City all year round. My rhymes and lyrics, find spirits like a seance. It's fat crayon, I write and display chaos. My plan is damaged, diagram the way to damage. I take advantage until the crowd go bananas. What make them clap to this?
To show our appreciation for your support.
Make them clap to this.
Thank you, DJs.
Make them clap to this. 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 In the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more, but it's biting me, fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be kicking in till I hit my last note. My mind remains to find all kind of ideas. Self-esteem makes it seem like a thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared. I'll just bless one. And you know that I'm the solo whiz, so Eric B, make 'em clap to this. Make 'em clap to this. Make 'em clap to this. Make 'em clap to this.
Now Peter, Piper, pick peppers, but run right, rhyme, Humpty, Dumpty, fell down. That's his heart. Time, Jack, nimble, what? Nimble, and he was quick, but jam, mass mud, faster, Jack, saw Jay. And a little Bo B, Cole lost her cheek, and Rip Van Winkle fell a hell asleep. And out until the summer in Wonderland, Jack serving Jill bucket in his hand. And Sam at the stage making out that sound. The turntables might wobble, but they don't fall down. Did their thing, but Jam Max getting loose from CMC's the king, cause he's the adult entertainer, child educator. Jam Max J, king of the crossfader. He's the better of the best, best believe he's the baddest. Perfect time to win a climbing, I'm a rhyming apparatus, lot of guts. When he cuts, girls move their butts. His name is Jay, hear the play, he must be nuts. And on the mix real quick, and I like to say, he's not black, but he's black, and his name is Jay. King Midas, as I was told, everything that he touched turned to gold. He's the greatest of the great, I get it straight, he's great. Claim fame cause his name is known in every state. His name is Jay to see him play, will make you say that DJ made my day. Like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's a maker, a breaker, and a title taker. Like a little old lady who lived in his shoe. If cuts were kids, he would be you. Not lying, y'all, he's the best I know. And if I lie, my nose will grow. Like a little widow boy named Pinocchio. And you all know how the story goes. Yo, Rockin', what's up? He's a big bad wolf in your neighborhood. Not meaning bad, but meaning good. There it is.
Yo, Rockin', what's up? Yo, I'm doing the knowledge, E, man. I'm trying to get paid in full. Well, check this out. Since Norby Walters is our agency, right? True. Kara Lewis is our agent. Word up. Zakia and 4th and Broadway is our record company. Indeed. Okay, so who we rolling with then? We rolling with Rush, our Rushtown management. Check this out. Since we talking over this deaf beat right here that I put together, I want to hear some of them deaf rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And together, we can get paid in full.
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent. So I get deeper, but still coming up with lint. So I start my mission, leave my residence, thinking how could I get some dead presidents. I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll up, this is a hole up. Ain't nothing funny, stop smiling. You still don't nothing move but the money. But now I learn to earn cause I'm righteous. I feel great, so maybe I might just search for a 9 to 5. If I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I walk up the street, whistling this, feeling out of place, cause man do I miss a pen and a paper, a stereo, a taper. Me and Eric being a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish. But without no money, it's still a wish. Cause I don't like to dream about getting paid, so I dig into the books of the rhymes that I made. Don't have to test to see if I got cool. Hit the studio, cause I'm paid in full.
Akim, check this out. Yo, you go to your girl's house and I go to mine, cause my girl is definitely mad cause it took us too long to do this.
Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang Killer, beats on the swarm. Rain on your collar, disco dorm. When you didn't even touch my skill, you gotta go for one killer, Chop that down, that's all around. Lyrics get hard when she went to the ground. For the MC and any 52 states, I get psycho. Killer, Norman Bates. My producer slam, my flow is like bam. Jump on stage, and then I did damn. Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Likes it raw, keeping it dirty, down to the floor. See, my name is the ODB, and I'll beat you.
Check it out now. No doubt now. Yeah. Check it out now. No doubt, yo. Special girl, real good girl. Biggest thing in my itty bitty world. Call her up and she made me feel right. Wish the bliss could never take flight. Sitting back with this mic in my hand, spitting hot shit, trying to see grand. Imprinted on my mind every minute. Make my plans and you always in it, y'all. It's such a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. And even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Talking like grown-ups, don't even try to hide cause the spot blown up. Girlfriend telling you she wanna see. I say I don't know, but you say gladly. And when we both do it, we go on and on and on and on and on and sweeter than Ben and Jerry. Can I rhyme? Well, you know I get mine. Sitting around in my abstract car. This abstract thing going abstract far, yeah. It's such a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing. Yeah, it's such a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing.
Uncle Benson, Kim and Giles, they gon' make some better, and it's entertainment, and we're gonna ride to the top. Check out the Chancellor, and Troy Copper.
Yo, you might see Kim in designer for the web, and reclining leather chair. The mind is everywhere. Now we pull up in the whip, the mind is stop and stare. And when it comes to girls, they behind us everywhere. I mean, when I hang up on them, they pressure it down. I mean, what the fuck is it? Why you stressing me, child? It'd be one thing if you were finessing my style, but when I go to court, you know the dress of the trial. You're not my wife, so if I act for head, I'll be foul. You better be down. Only question, better be how. Threaten me now, bet me down. No girl dating me now. And the SC we're gone. Are you sexy and thong? If your sex and it's flex and your head be the bone, I get you that ish. That Gretzky skate on.
What you mean? Gretzky beyond.
Please, mama, sit
How
down.
you gonna buy me diamonds?
Is for hire. Mamacita, please, señorita, we're gonna ride to the top. Horse and carriage, see my love for hire.
Yo, hey yo, I love when cats think they're bigger than a sumo. That's when I hit 'em with a little Puerto Rican judo. Oh, you don't know what that is, that's when I say, you don't know who got this is, and you don't know. Your guns is hand-me-down, and you don't know. We'll put you where you can't be found, and you don't know. You better toughen up, cause you don't know. And it will fuck you up, and you don't know. Baby, we don't need you. And when it come to Jimmy, my name's me too. Cause when he got cash, I was like me too. And when he got ass, I said me too. And when he got the drop, I was like me too. And when he almost got shot, I said me too. What you get now, it's just a preview. We all get it out, your car see-through. I said
it's for hire. Mamacita, please, señorita, we're gonna rise to the top. Horse and carriage, see my love for hire.
Hey yo,
Years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was there, but then it went this way. Took a test to become an MC, and Orange County became amazed at me, so Larry put me inside, strapped to lack. The show drove off, then we never came back. They cut the record down to the bone, and now they got me rocking on the microphone. And then we're talking autographs, and tears and laughs, and champagne, caviar, and bubble bath. Cause yeah, that's the life that I lead, and you sucker MC, and you IP. So take that and move back, catch a heart attack, because there's nothing in the world that run the level like a cold chill at a party in the b-boy stand. And rock on the mic and make the girls wanna dance, fly like a dove and come from up above. I'm rocking on the mic and you call me Run Love. I got a big long daddy, not like a Seville, and written right on the side and reads dressed to kill. So if you see me using girls, just to move a step aside. There ain't enough room to fit you all in my rap soda. A first come, first serve basis. Cooling out, girl, take me to a death places. One of a kind, and for your people delight, and for your sucker MCs. This ain't right because you're biting on your life, you're cheating on your wife, you're walking around town like a hooligan with a knife. You're hanging on the ass, you're chilling with the crew, and everybody knows what you've been.
stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. That's how Rough Riders roll. Snitches wanna try, snitches wanna lie, the snitches wonder why, snitches wanna die. All I know is pain, all I feel is rain. I cannot maintain the madness on my brain. I resort to violence, my killers move in silence, like you don't know what I silence. Then your killers are wild. My dog is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Truck it, then we split it. Damn right we did it. What the F you gon' do when we run up on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we gon' do. I'ma have to show how easily we blow. When we find out there's some more that's running with Joe. That's what we can't handle. Break it up and dismantle. Light it up like a candle. Just cause I can't stand it. Put my on tapes like you busting grapes. Think you holding weight and you haven't met the apes. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll.
Come on, y'all, let's take a ride. Don't just say a word, just get inside. It's time to take your on another kind of trip. Cause you can't have to hop if you don't have to hit. Grab your
You know we do it here.
close your eyes and hit the
Hitting you guys with hip hop that you can actually understand.
kick it, get out the ticket. Ain't no blood, ain't no gripping, ain't no fools in the party set tripping. Everybody got a stack and it ain't no crack. And it really don't matter if you're white or black. I wanna take you there like the Staples singers. Put something in the tank and I know that I can bring it. If you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. We on a mission. Come along and ride on a fantastic fine side, slippity slide, with switches on the block in a 65. Come along and ride on a fantastic fine side.
Rock it to the beat, cause we are the best. We got Dougie Fresh and Biz Marquee. Rock it to the beat and the place to be. We got Biz Marquee and DJ 20. So hit me with the horns that make that money. Let me see those hands again. Hell on now. Hey, everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Come on, listen. Some of y'all know how to do this. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might be with this. Some of y'all won't, but listen. Let me clear my throat. Let's go, y'all. Oh, say what? Have a listen, baby. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. For the dedication, going out to everybody across the nation. And it goes a little something like this. Now all the way live from New York City, Mr. Bismarck, grab him, I can get busy.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You know that I can do it with the mic in my hand. You remember that? Oh, yo, that is fat. Tick-tock, tick-tock, do the lie. No matter what I say, they know it's gonna fly. The ladies in here, they're like fruit in the cup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up.
Yo, Dougie Fresh, tell him my man. You know the mic to be the best. Oh, say what? Oh, say what? Trimming and crimming the body, people on the dance floor. Now I can see what TMC was called for. Taking and bringing on mistaking the identity. You know the man with the plan and the remedy. Slow it down with wiggle. Sexism, magnetism, and wisdom. I'm like boy, my faithful supporters. Grab the tapes and start to record them. Turn the flavor of the rhythm I wrote. While I got a chance here, let me clear my throat. Come on, y'all, let's go. I'm ready for bed. I hope they don't mind. Let me clear my throat. Once again, baby, let's get out to brother Kwame. Still real. R&B and brother Monty.
What you know about going out? Head west, red legs, TVs, all up in the headrest. Tryin' live it up, rock jewel, bigger truck, piece all glittered up. Stick up kid, what? Jig with a cut, Chris spit it up. Rock, get your till I can't get it up. I'm a big man, get this man room. I done hit everything from Cancun to Cancun. Why you stand on the wall, hand on your lighting up drugs, always fighting in the club. You ready, man? Yeah, what you know about going out? Head west, red legs, TVs, all up in the headrest. Tryin' live it up, rock jewel, bigger truck, piece all glittered up. Stick up kid, what? Jig with a cut, Chris spit it up. Rock, get your till I can't get it up. I'm a big man, get this man room. I done hit everything from Cancun to Cancun. Why you stand on the wall, hand on your butt, lighting up drugs, always fighting in the club. I'm the reason they made the dress code. They figure out what and why when I'm in my fresh clothes. Dressed as I suppose, from my neck to my toes. Neck full of gold, baguettes in my rolls. Rec shows, collect those extra O's. By the heat, get a key to the Lex to hold. East, west, every state, come on, bury the hate. Millions, the only thing we in the heavy to make. Whether from the ex-friend, intellect, or bins. Let's begin, bring this BS to an end. Come on.
Bad, 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 bad boy. You make me feel so good. You know you make me feel so good. You know you make me feel so good. Bad, 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 bad boy. I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could.
Who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who Jews got blocked, who's mostly Gucci down to the blue top. The same old pimp, lace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee a million sales, pull a double up. You don't believe I'm out of the world, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Cause didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem with the Goldie sound. Can't no PhD, hold me down, cooler. School me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. True pimp, spin no dough on the booty. Yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie.
They want from me, it's like the more money we come along, the more problems we see. I don't know what they want from me, it's like the more money we come along, the more problems we see.
I know you rather see me.
Yes, fellas, in 90s. Rip all the spots, rock all the.
Yeah. Top all the drop. I know you think now.
when you hold the ball, stop. You never home, gotta call me on the yacht.
10 years from now,
still be on top. Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Now what you gonna do with a crew that got money much longer than yours, and a team much stronger than yours? Violate me, this a DOJ. We don't play, mess around. Be on your way, cause it ain't enough time here. Ain't enough time here for you to shine here. Deal with many women, but treat down spit.
and I'm bigger than the city like down in Times Square. Yeah.
I find out a good man get me to drop. So I have a good man, let him out your eyes out. Take me advice. Why? Cause the other day a girl whisper in my ears and tell me say good man short nowadays. She wonder if I live them girl live in that case. I should have found out that is this your stage. The girl make me advice before me go me waist. The best thing is say you figure up book one go beard. Put on your clothes, go on the front page. Any good man you see and him girlfriend a case. Grab on for them, hang on for them. Hold on for them, a man just get wet. Lay down for them, stay down for them. If I got you better you now make him get wet. Be careful you want to have it in a competition. More time you want to make some serious decision. Like when I get up a good man for an exhibition. Enough man out there in a bad condition. Try not to one when you're deaf on man mission. 2 not 3 a one man of your religion. I wonder where you see a one limited edition. So grab on for them, hang on for them. Hold on for them, a man just get wet. Lay down for them, sit down for them. If I that you better you now make him get wet. Grab on for them, hang on for them. Hold on for them, a man just get wet. Lay down for them, sit down for them. If I that you better you now make him get wet.
Yo, I'm trying to get the drop top Porsche, the cover of the source, a ranch and a horse. Of course, you could never flip what I'm flipping, sip what I'm sipping, whip what I'm whipping. You buy the glass, I buy the bottle. The Benz dealer call me when they get a new model. Stocks and bonds, brunettes and blondes. My chicks be gold, your chicks be bronze. You know me, yeah, you see me all the time, sipping wine with a dime and a grind from behind. It's my time to shine. Get out my way, plastic of RCA, 'cause it's a new day. Now I know it.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing full effect.
You ready, Ron?
I'm ready.
You ready, Dib?
I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you, I sense something strange in my mind.
Yo,
situation is serious. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships, they seem from the start. It's also when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her.
wrong move, you're dead.
That girl is poison.
If I were you, I'd take precaution
Before I step to meet my girl, you know, 'cause in some portion you'll think she's the best thing in the world. She's so high, she'll drive you right out of your mind, steal your heart when you're blind. Beware, she's scheming, she'll make you think you're dreaming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming, demon.
Poison, moving slow. Looking for a mellow fella like the vote getting paid, laid, so better lay low. Scheming on house money and the whole shit. The low pro hoe should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's winning you, but I know she's a loser. How did you know? Me and the crew used to do her.
Walking down the streets, watching you, watching me go by. Walking down the streets, watching you, watching me go by.
Watch me now, but I hold them a program. Who them a young girls have them iPad. I hold them a program. Woman a full time full of find some solution. I hold them a program. Who them a young girls have them iPad. I hold them a program. Woman a full time. Watch me. Girls a look for me and I look where them a go. Sometimes me a go and them a look for me so. Them a look for me head straight down to me toe. And I'm doing a me face like send me a video. Now one them must feel she a watch cat me show. She a look and know you when the man say hello. But baby if you love me, come tell me none of that staring at me face like a macho mirror sing.
Walking down the streets, watching you, watching me go by.
What you looking at?
Walking down the streets, watching
watching you, watching me go by.
Watch me now, me sing. But I hold them a program. Who them a young girls have them iPhone. I hold them a program. Woman a full time to find some solution. I hold them a program. Who them a young girls have them iPhone. I hold them a program. Woman a full time. Watch me. Them a look on me pants and me shoes and me shut down. Some of the time me make me nervous. I show them a look on me all the time. Sometimes me have to wonder what they on them mind. I hope it is love and it is not hate. One thing in your heart, you know, flip on your face. Looking and smiling, it don't mean nothing. You never know what they are thinking. Sing.
To get down, I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid, I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, cause I'm a winner, no not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me, I mean even the ones who never saw me, like the way that I rhyme at a show. The reason why, man, I don't know, so let's go, cause it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. My name is Rob, I got a real funky concept. Listen up, cause I'm gonna keep you in step. I got an idea that I wanna share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care. I'm number one, the uno, I like pump. Bring all the suckers, cause all of them I'll stomp. Won't neglect, but I will protect all of my followers, cause all I want is respect. I'm not a boxer, but the man rocks ya. A slick brother that can easy out fox ya. Cause I'm Bob, the last name Basis. And over mic, I'm known to be the freshest. So let's start, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm not a sucker, so I don't need a bodyguard. I won't flex, wear bulletproof vests. Don't smoke Buddha, can't stand sex, yes. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
Yo, fellas, y'all ready to do this? Yeah, what's up, guys? Boys, I'm in effect. Yeah, and it's about time. Yo, let's rip this up.
Boys to men, boys to men, boys to men, boys to men. No time to lay back again. Doing a little East Coast swing. Boys to men, going on. Not too hard, not too soft. It's long overdue, but now Philly's slamming. Boys to men, ABC, BBD. The East Coast family never skip the beat. Nah, Wacoon on South Street, jet black Benz, plenty of friends,
and all the Philly states you can eat.
Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Could it really happen? Or do dreams just fade away? Yeah. Then we started singing that bass and it sounds rude. Then we started a group and here we are, kicking it just for you. Oh, time to lay back again. Doing a little East Coast swing. Boys and men going on. Not too hard, not too hard.
1990, Chubb Rock jumps up on the scene with a lean and a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize I made it on the top, but Robo Top last year was a shot. The tone of the pop like cut shook your butt. Kids are screaming, the media says what? Kind of music is this for you to dance to? The man with the plan and the band demands you. Leave the smack and the crack, or the whack, or the ball and the knock, keep a smile like that. Leave the knife and the gun in the store and ignore temptation set by the nation. Facial game causes pain, needs a new rep. In your heart and mind, never forget who's Seth Hawkins. And when you're walking, you know just one. Black on black, remember that it's important. Anyway, the shunless one, bring forth the fun. No hatred, the summer's almost done. No time for sleep, jump in your Jeep and pump up the funky beat. Holy, beaver goes off, yo, smash it and trash it. You're too young to be plumped in a casket. Just get your boys and bring the noise and just swing it. And party people, sing it.
Yes, folks, you don't know we do it here on Room Radio each and every Sunday, 12 to 3, Sunday lunch.
Big man, can he come out? Can he come out and slam a jam? I'm his #1 fan, yes I am.
Finishing off this segment with our 80s, 90s, early 2000s hip-hop vibes.
We're still a unique figure. Rob Swinger, Doc, no Dinky, and Hot Dog know that I'm a man that was born to have a mic on next to me at all times, ready to kick a rhyme. That'll keep me out of financial bind. That's why when it comes to fans,
thanks to each and every one of you for being here with us.
says hello, cause I'm
Your input on the topic, very instrumental.
If these kids don't go buy our records, we'll be has-beens and plus naked. So we owe them, so pull out your pen.
Don't forget,
make a new friend. Just get your boys and bring the noise.
This Wednesday,
the people in the house sing.
Wanky and DJ Teddy. And Friday, of course, Nelly and DJ UCL.
Back on the scene with the pocket full of green. Back on the scene with the pocket full of green. Back on the scene with the pocket full of green. Back on the scene.
As usual, a pleasure being here with you guys. Remember to tell a friend, like the page, turn on the notification so that you will get that message when we go live. For DJ Ironclad, it's your boy Bruzo. See you guys next week, please God. And remember to stay out of trouble. Don't have any reason to go before the courts. See you next week.
It's Mr. Reboot.
Locked in Trinidad.
It's your boy Sherwin Winchester. Oh, no. Queen Africa said that.
Yo, Captain, this is burning back around.
Yeah. This is Turbulence the Future.
Super Blue Connect.